Meantime, a clearer picture is emerging on who the hijackers were and how they lived. NBC's Carrie Sanders is reporting on that story from Delray Beach, Florida.
The portrait emerging to FBI investigators, the suicide pilots lived out of suitcases, constantly on the move. 22-year-old Walid al-Shari, one of the identified suicide pilots. For 5 weeks this year, he lived at this Boynton Beach, Florida motel, $285 a week, paying his way with a Visa card.
I'm just worried about how they get to be so close, and you never know. They be right here, and you'll never know nothing.
Other pilots on the FBI list stayed at the Bimini Hotel in Hollywood for a month this year, $650. The hotel manager says an anonymous man paid the bill in advance in cash.
And he said that he was looking for a room for these guys for a month because they wanted to get their pilot's license.
NBC News has obtained copies of airline tickets purchased just 6 days before the hijackings, sold to suicide pilots Saeed Al-Ghamdi and Ahmed Al-Nami. The tickets purchased at this Fort Lauderdale travel agency. The only demand, according to the travel agent who sold the tickets, the men said they had to be in Newark, New Jersey by the 7th, just 3 days before the terrorist attacks. The men paid $139.75 each to fly Spirit Airlines from Fort Lauderdale to Newark.
We get a lot of people that come up and only buy one-way tickets. They were very quiet. They just sat there. They were patient while I looked up different flights. They paid in cash, and they didn't wait for their change, and then they left.
Several of the suicide pilots used as their home addresses, mailboxes, etc., making it difficult for anyone to track them down. And sources tell NBC News, to cause further confusion, several men on the FBI list of 19 would sometimes switch the order of their names. Suicide pilot Ziad Jarrah telling some people he met his name was actually Jarrah Ziad Jarrah.
And that was NBC's Carrie Sanders reporting.